Alright, we're back to design more Roy the ship today. Last episode we built a bunch of stuff. This episode we hopefully build even more. We're gonna try to extend the ship today and see if I can't convince myself. Nope, the captain is Captain Jovi. We'll see how many people are clever enough to figure this out.
Can't believe it's Captain Bon Jovi.
There you go. Bon Jovi, because he's skeletal, so it's Captain Bon Jovi. We're gonna call him Captain Jovi though, and we'll leave the rest of the imagination to the reader here. How was this? Okay, they're like hiding behind the thing. Yeah, okay, so I think I can do 2 quarters here. Alright. And then we'll end the ship after this, probably. It's a very long ship, but that means I can put like more things on the inside. Which I was hoping for. Just a decent amount of allocated space to some fun and games.
Nope, ship it.
You're gonna rename Jovi from Pokemon XD Bon Jovi? Oh no. In your ROM hack that with Evan or whatever. You guys never finished that, right?
We never finished that.
Oh, shame, okay.
It was a fun proof of concept, but I think there is far more would have to do to make it like an actually good standout game.
Okay. You failed me, Evan. No, okay. Oh shoot, that's bad. Okay, there we go.
We made a really funny Snaddle fight though.
Oh, what fight?
Snaddle, the second major boss.
Oh, okay. Snaddle, man, what a name. Okay. Now we need the top. I came out from the bottom and into the top, man. That's like the only good gimmick from the entire Tears of the Kingdom playthrough.
What was?
Me singing that song.
Okay.
Oh shoot, you can see that from back there. Okay. Well, you probably can't walk. Yeah, you kind of can. All right. All right. You know what? We are not going to let you climb the ladder. Screw it. I've changed my mind. We're going to go for keep it simple, stupid, and we're not climbing the ladder.
You know, that's not unreasonable.
Oh yeah, the getting paid. Yeah, actually, yeah, that was the best thing to come out of the playthrough. Getting paid. Getting paid. You know, Steph, good call. Just for that, you've earned yourself today's bonus points. I don't know what that means. I just haven't used that one in a while. Remember when I would award bonus points for random garbage? I'm bad. What the flit am I doing? This is not walkable. There we go. What a flid. What a flid. I could remove the ladder, like that's fine technically. It's just that that I want it to be able to look like the pirates themselves can go up and climb the thing. Okay, how did this come to be? There was like, it looks like there's a way to make it so there's, oh, here we go. There's like walkable space. Okay. Not like that though. There we go. Now I put this here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I do want one treasure chest out here. That is directly lifted from Rainstorm's interpretation of the ship in Din's Odyssey, but I was like, you know what? Desert denies treasure chest. There we go. I'm not sure what will go in this treasure chest yet. It's treasure! Okay, let's actually see if I can get... I'm gonna shift this by 1. Yeah, this is looking quite good, actually. Yeah, the ship came out very nice. It might be a little long, realistically, but you know what? I have a counterpoint. Screw you! No, okay. Okay, yeah, that should be there. Okay, so we're armed and ready for 9 cannons. Put a pirate in the crow's nest. Yeah, I know, right? A little bit more we can do with it, surprisingly. These are really good tiles, actually. They do look pretty good in CSET 2. I wonder if I should have done like CSET 3 though, because there's just a little bit of whitening on pieces of the ship now that I'm noticing it. I guess those are technically like the connectors, but oh, the water will look like garbage in CSET 3 though. Okay, how is the rest of the ship gonna look in CSET 3? Let me put this down. Does it look any different at all? It didn't even put anything down. What a mode. Yeah, the ship might look just barely better in CSET 3, but that's like a very barely. I don't think I need to bother. Okay. So there we go. We've got us a pirate ship, everybody. And this will be the pirate ship that Duke actually himself stowed away on to get to Bermuda in the first place. So whenever you go visit these guys, he'll have dialogue that indicates as such. They'll be like, "Hey, did you do the thing or whatever?" They'll ask him how it went, basically.
Neat.
One of those things I just thought to myself, it doesn't need to be mentioned in the intro. Like, for sure, there's no reason to mention it in the intro. 2 out of 10? Alright, Devastator, here's my counter offer. I'm firing my laser! See, Shoop to Whoop is relevant again because I've been watching the run of...
The Boban.
Oh yeah, Dark 4 hasn't been around for this. This is post-AU. This is a sequel to AU, shockingly, so all the AU lore is valid. Dukemon here. And one of the quirks that I'm having here is Dukemon has been blamed for the destruction of MISO, even though the people who played AU very much would understand this had to be Truth's fault.
Truth out here telling lies.
I can't believe the villain would do such a thing. Yo, Avalanche! How you been, buddy? Do you remember Workshop, Avalanche? We're back to the Workshop days. We've got Evan, we've got memes, we've got everything you could possibly want. I guess we could call this like the living grove or something. I don't know. I'm like using the trees with the eyes or whatever. So, how reasonable has it seemed, by the way, to be like using so many of these trees? I've always been very like, does this seem reasonable that all the trees would have eyes and stuff? I don't know. That's one of those overthinking things, probably.
Yeah, like it's your fantasy setting. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Wait a minute. This is fantasy? No, okay.
You know what time it is? That's right, Chad. It's cloud placement time.
Oh no. Is this just what you end up doing when you don't have anything else to like?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, fair.
I can just zone out and let the dread overtake me.
Better than letting the dredge overtake you now. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Oh, shoot. There we go. Mr. Bellator has fallen, Evan. He's fallen to the Magic the Gathering. Nah, he just wants Final Fantasy. Although I think he met some guy at a shop or something that he might play with or whatever.
Look, we have Dredge, and it's way cooler. It's called Activate Tearlament Grim.
It's called Every Archetype. The hills have eyes that look like Deku Shrub. I mean, honestly, like, some of the Final Fantasy cards looked really cool. I can't even, like, necessarily fault people for giving Wizards of the Coast money here. My main hang-up with it is that Final Fantasy has its own card game. Why is this art not, like, being used in its own game? But, I don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah, people are gonna craze. Speaking of craze, I did notice that there is suddenly a Glory of Team Rocket set coming out in April for Japan, instead of like the Destined Rivals thing that I was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that means there will be like a Team Rocket exclusive set in English, but it at least looks like there might be one for Japan. And Team Rocket's my jam, chat. That's my weakness for Pokemon. I gotta do Team Rocket. So you might actually see Teamudf open Pokemon cards or something. Yeah, basically what Dark Force said. Every Rocket set, I think, has just been fantastic. I don't think there's been a whiff of a Rocket set, actually. I might be, like, misremembering. Team Rocket's blasting off again! That's right.
The first one arguably ruined the game until the Johto expansions changed the rules.
Well, Kevin... No, I'm just kidding. Remember how they had to alter Dark Raichu and everything for the Game Boy games because ain't nobody was coding that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't have Scorpio to write it in AI form for him back in the day. This is shaping up. I wasn't sure, and I can't wait to see what happens when we put the shading in. That's going to be on layer 11, and it's probably going to be thingamajig. Okay, what the flip? There's a screen on like 1119 or something, I guess. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I used to do, like, different multiples of... Right, yeah. So there are, like, old screens I'm going to have to kill. Let's just actually come on over to... Oh, no, this is just me being bad. Okay, hang on. Yeah, this is just me being bad. I can't use 11. It's got to be 10. 10. It'll be 10. Overwrite. There we go. Okay. I forgot I only skipped by 4 here. I really have to start skipping by 5 or 6, but I'm just like too stubborn in how I use the number of maps in ZQuest. I don't know why. There's obviously however many the flid you want, but you know, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. How you like that reference, chat? Yeah? You wanna fight? No, okay. You good. You're Gucci. Was I doing 1? Oh no, I was doing 2. Okay. This is shaping up, though. I'm looking forward to seeing how this area progresses. We kill. We kill. Let's see, swap the song for a while, maybe, Chad. What do you think? What do we got? We haven't done Chicken Song yet for the day. Let's do Chicken Song for a short bit. Are Pokemon powers still like one of the cooler things about TCGs in general? I always thought that was like nifty lore stuff.
Yes, they are the meat and potatoes of the game now.
Okay.
The special summon is no longer special, if that makes sense.
Special summon? Normal.
Normal.
Whoops. Oh, we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need you. This is non-water, right? Yeah, we just need that for color coding. There we go. What was the last good normal summon in Yu-Gi-Oh? Was it like Alistair?
Guiding Quem the Virtuous.
Oh, Quem. Okay.
Actually, normal summons still matter quite a lot. It's just they are no longer the bottleneck of an entire turn. But when you think about how many decks still need to find a valid normal summon for their thing to happen, there's a reason people aren't running Adventure Engine anymore. That basically makes you give up your normal.
Oh, Adventure finally saw its time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Konami decided that decks that don't need their normal summon at all are very dangerous design territory. Rightfully so.
I was gonna say, no! No! No, you will die.
Not necessarily a last resort. It can be good bait. Like, if I normal summon Centurion Primera and have an extender, declare Primera effect, you have a hard decision to make if you only have an Ash Blossom. You don't know if I have the extender or not. I have 4 unknown cards in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Like, normal summons still lead to fire gameplay right now, so.
Okay, okay. I want these to be presented. Oh, I made myself tiles for this. Yes, this will do it. Okay. Alright, this will do it. This is not a tile set default. I 100% had to set this up by... Yeah, I broke up like water tile. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, and then what I actually want to do with this is maybe it's possible that you come through like the bottom at some point with flippers or whatever. You might come through like a cave that's underneath this grass or something. I like to leave it open for, there's other stuff going on here. There's other ways to kill! Nah, okay. You have ideas for 64 quests, but you don't have the ability to have a working text file. Yeah, you just gotta come up with, yeah. You gotta find a program or whatever. Or do like a, I don't know, store it online somewhere maybe. Store it in the cloud, everyone's favorite thing.
Don't use the C word around me right now.
Come on, Evan, it's time for tile work. Come on, Vominos.
The tile work for the clouds are very simple. It's just placing them in a way that looks good is extremely tedious.
Yeah, understandable. Also, speaking of tedious, I sure have not been using the layer features here, for the sake. Or the screen features. Zoom out and quickly bop things on a bunch of screens at one time here. It's like so hard to do the new stuff when you're used to the old stuff, but it's like a lot of the new stuff's really cool.
Yep.
There's our ship in its entirety. I honestly think this looks fine, like zoomed out like this. It honestly feels like it's a nice size. Two different interiors.
Naming it Roy the ship is going to be a funny bit.
And you can make me name it Roy the ship for only 50 gifted subs. No, okay. It's time to become one of those streamers.
Team is selling out. I'm crashing out.
Team's selling out, Udaf. They don't call him sellout Udaf for nothing, baby. Look, if John Cena sold out, I can get some money by selling out now.
True.
Is Roy's opponent Floyd? I don't think I know that reference. What a mode. Oh, I did ya boo boo. Okay. I did ya boo boo. There we go. And then we need to turn this up somewhere. Shoot. Where am I turning this up at? Turn it up! Okay. Oh, Oh man, yeah, this can't actually be... Okay, hang on. Yeah, I raised it by 1 at some point and then didn't notice. Okay, maybe we will stretch this out 1 more. Let's see how this looks when I stretch it out 1 more layer. See if I can still convince myself it looks reasonable.
Goodbye, Sonic.
Okay, and then obviously I gotta stretch the bridge. Okay, honestly still feels fine. Then I don't have to alter the rest of the map. Alright, so we made the bridge a little bit longer, but it's not awful. Seems kind of okay to me. Alright, yeah, let's put the walkable tiles below, so we can actually walk on the walkable bridge for foot's sake. Alright. Okay. Missed some over here. Okay, I think we're alright here, yeah. I definitely don't want to extend it again, but we should still be okay here. Okay, now we're just gonna make it less rectangle-y. Rectangle dangle. That's the new, that's Eisen's new archetype, rectangle dangle.
Yeah.
What a ponce. That character.
We're gonna just name something Tindangle. Yes, very cool. This absolutely won't sound like something you... Yeah, I won't say it on the YouTube episode.
Oh, now... Since when? No, okay. This bit's going nowhere. We all know where it's headed. Thinking of adding the quest onto your other quests in the future? I mean, yeah, that's what I would do with the 64 quests that I'm doing. It's just going to be a side quest that Duke and Kina can encounter in this particular journey. I 100% think that's, like, the worthwhile use for sure. Should have been Tingjora! I agree. I agree, Lord Spiders. Lord Spiders, Lord Spiders, Lord Spiders. Okay, it's not a good remix. Lord Spiders. Oh, I want to block this off just in case you can swim over here. I gotta block off like everything now. Yeah, so the 64 contest, as Dark Force said, is the challenge is to make a playable quest in only 64 or fewer screens. But let's be honest, if you're reasonable, you're just gonna max out the 64. So. Yeah, I would not mind competing myself, but I am not going to like force it upon myself here. It is still a very busy semester. I just think it's possible. It's possible. It's Kim possible. Alright. A show that I never actually watched, but I've been told it's quite good. What the flip? Okay, that's weird. There we go. Let me suck get rid of this. There we go. Hey, shucks. Oh, it's Lord Spiders. But what do you think about this? And then I just don't do anything. That's enough chicken song. Let's see. Go to some piano. Put a little bit of water activity here. Let's get a fish jumping around. Yo, what's up, Moosh? I'll have a very dangerous question for you possibly later on in the, in the night. Welcome to the new alcove. It has pirates. And murder. But mostly the pirates. I'm in danger. More like the subscreen is in danger. That could be redundant though. It is the subscreen after all. Roll, Raggy. Rax Frog? Oh, shoot. Oh, because I picked the wrong, there we go. That was why I wanted the corners. Yay! Now it's not as crappy as before. Swag Scoob, there's drugs everywhere. Welcome back, Sir Joash. You missed us building not too much. We've been slowly walking through the screens of this little side area, though. Chef was also in here and spoiled his entire quest. You missed it. He's never going to post it again. No, okay. I've been coasting. Alright, someone destroyed Arc 4. No, okay. It is time to die. It is time to die. Lord Galshan said it must be true. Okay, I don't actually have that much space here, but we'll see if we can't get a little fun-looking divot here or something. I blame Jish for that. He's been using the word divot like all over the freaking place in the run. But good times.
You have been jished.
Oh no! Yo, Steph, thanks for the gifted, the 3 months of gifted sub to Moosh, actually. Where are the cards? Yo, the Steph. And Moosh, welcome back to the Golden Card Club.
McThankies.
McThankies, that was pretty good, yeah. Stuff over here with muffins! Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I might be able to convince myself that's okay. I'm not very sure, though. Later? I don't think so. No, okay, good. Oh, the bridge is like on top of the... I think I'll just move this over and not deal with that. Sooner. Oh, the heart count. Now what will you do? Yeah, this is interesting. It's like it's like buried in the corner. I think I can probably buy this. Okay. That way we just don't have rectangles everywhere. Yeah, shift the cliffs over. Yeah, definitely. The only weird thing is this, like, sharp corner. But I can probably convince myself it's fine. I don't care about this one. This one's fine. Angry piano music. Yeah, there are. I just don't have the proper water. Here we go. Yeah, there's still... Oh, wait a minute. I should probably look on. There we go. Okay, yeah, there's that one there. I think that one's the one that can go. I think all the others are fine. And actually, let me move this over here. Like, I've got 2 different hidden walk tiles here, because I'm a ponce. Okay, we probably are fine here now, and then let's see if I missed one over here. I actually did, but you can't kind of tell. Let's see. Oh, here you are. There you are. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the sharp corners, but it at least makes the location itself look more natural. I don't know how many people will notice this down here. I guess I would rather shift the water to the direction of the thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's what that is looking like so far. I believe that will do it. And then I can actually just send this out whenever the flit I feel like it, actually, huh? Hey, send. Zoink, Scoob. We're sending it. We're full sending it, Scoob. Because as it occurs to me, they probably would not have had a very fun time, like, half parallel parking this garbage, right? So we want like some wiggle space in here. I could probably angle it in from the side, yeah. Pulling it out is gonna be quite the time, but you know what? They don't have to worry about that because they're stuck in this quest. They're stuck in the quest. Okay, and then we're gonna leave some room for some world building. Oh, these are not, oh, okay, hang on. So I do want, so these are the, okay, I forgot I made like separate cave entrances for this, okay. So these are not cave entrances, these can just be whatever. But if I possibly extend this area, then we'll be able to swim in there. Probably come out here somewhere, and then you get into this cave as well. But who knows if we'll actually do that. The Pie Witch. Okay, I suppose I should finally put the the top of the tree here, huh? I am looking forward to attempting the shading, though. That was the main reason I wanted to do this region. What top do I think this is going to use? I guess this could use, like, anyone feasible, huh? Is this the bottom layer? It looks like it could... No, I think it's just going to be the bottom layer, yeah. Because this will be too much, right? Yeah, it's too much. Okay, so that's probably fine as is. Alright. No, I have not put a fishing minigame in before. I actually kind of notoriously hate fishing minigames. I thought the one in Link's Awakening was fine, but I only played the Switch version, and oh my... Holy flip, they just... It's so... They put so much crap in that minigame, dude. It's just like, it doesn't end. There's like, what, 20 rewards or something in that one?
The trade-off is its controls actually feel responsive. The Game Boy one ends faster, but it feels significantly worse to play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I am not a fan of the Game Boy one.
I see. Indubitably, Sir Evan. I barely remember Twilight Princess fishing. I have no idea why why do I still have these here? What the flip is wrong with me? What combo page is this? This is 9. Alright, let me finally get generic ground in here. These are a tile set default. I just don't remember for the life of me why I kept them here all these years. It's one of those things, I guess, huh? Okay. Okay, that technically won't do it, but we will hide the walkability in just a bit. Oh! I did not know that. Well, I guess that makes sense that that's a thing, but I did not know it would actually do that. That's pretty cool. Does it do that if I'm off the... Okay, it's a very controlled environment. Really cool, actually. Okay, okay. It generated the next screen over because I was in this group of 2x2. And I didn't know it would actually just create the next screen. It makes sense that it does, but it's like really nifty that it does. I don't need it to do so, though. Oh, shoot, I just did... Speaking of, I just did it again. There we go. Big tree. There are a lot of bad minigames, holy flip. Alright, let's save this discussion for the next episode, actually. I'll be right back, but on YouTube, audience, we'll see you the next time. Thanks for watching.